Hi, Pisces Rising. Today we're going to be talking about what the new moon in Libra, the new moon in the nakshatra Swati means for you, your personal development, and also your brand strategies. I'm Shantali, and I am a brand strategy coach. I'm also a Vedic astrologer, and I am a tarot reader. And I use all of those things together to help you get a better understanding of who you are, of what your brand identity is, and also to have more confidence and more authenticity and more clarity in your brand. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump right in, and make sure you stick in and listen for later when I tell you more about what's happening in my membership group this month for the next 28 to 30 days. So I'm going to start shuffling the cards. I'm going to pull a card and also a clarifying card to help you understand. What does this new moon in Libra, the new moon in Swati, mean for Pisces rising? This new moon is going to be in your 8th house. So it's going to be a lot of change and a lot of transformation for your brand. A lot of change and transformation for your brand. You also, the 8th house represents how you work with other people's money. Okay. So you might want to be thinking about sponsorships. You might want to be thinking about how you can make money with some of the people that you like, some partners, some JV partnerships, how you can make money with the people that you network with. You might want to check on the 8th house also represents insurance. So whatever type of insurance that you have for your business or your brand, you want to check on that, make sure that it's updated, make sure that it's the way it needs to be. It also represents taxes, so that's something else that you might want to focus on. But let's see what card comes out. What does Pisces rising need to know about their personal development and brand strategies for the next 28 to 30 days? According to this new moon in Libra, this new moon in Swati. All right, what we got? I have the Magician. I pulled that for Scorpio rising. I want to make sure this card is for you, so I'm going to pull again. So I'm telling me to pull again. So you might have the Magician and another card. Let's see. What does the full moon, the new moon in Libra, the new moon in Swati mean for Pisces rising? I can tell you about the Magician. Now, the Magician is about your power. Okay, the Magician is about your power. And with it being in your 8th house, where Swati is about standing strong in your beliefs. It's about being immovable, no matter what's going on around you. And with the Magician, it's so whatever is happening above is happening beneath. I forgot the slogan. You know what I'm talking about if you know about spiritual stuff. As it is above is as it is below. You know what I'm talking about. But I want to pull another card just to make sure, because I know that sometimes we're all connected to the same energy, you know. So when we pull cards for different signs, you know, if you're looking at other readers and they're telling they're pulling the same cards for a lot of different signs, it's because we're all under the same energy. So we're experiencing a lot of the same things. But I just want to make doubly sure that this is specifically for you, Pisces rising. What does the new moon in Libra? You got some enemies, Pisces rising. That don't have nothing to do. That don't have nothing to do with the magician card, but it just hit me really hard. It just hit me really hard. It just hit me really hard that you have some enemies that you're going to have to let go of that are keeping you stuck. It's some relationships that are keeping you stuck, and they're keeping you from moving on, that are keeping you from moving forward in your brand and in your personal development. Now, I know the 8th house, it's not the 8th house. There's the energy of things being hidden in the 8th house, and then we have Libra there that represents relationships. So in your personal life, in your business life, in your people that you network with, your associates, you want to pay attention to the people who make you feel like you're not the magician. You very much are. You want to pay really close attention to the people who try to make you feel like you are not the magician. And also, the magician is ruled by yep, Mercury. Mercury is like really friendly. So you can manifest the friends that you want. Okay, you're the magician. You can manifest the type of friendships and relationships that you want, especially when it comes to your business, because Mercury represents business too. You can manifest what you want. Don't hold on to these associates or friendships or relationships or partnerships that are keeping you from your seat of power, that are keeping you from your power, and they're keeping you from moving forward, and they're keeping you from transforming. With Swati, though, things can feel like illusions. So you might say, like, these are my friends, but I just have issues. Because with Pisces, also, with Pisces, we're talking about the deepest part of the ocean, right? And we're talking about it being difficult for you to see clearly with your physical eyes. And you might have a history with not being able to see things clearly with your natural eyes, with your physical eyes. And so you might have told yourself over time, I always think that somebody's up to no good. I'm always suspicious. I have issues with trust because there's been times in the past where there's been times in the past where I thought something was one way, but it really wasn't, because there's just so much that you have to tap into with your third eye when you're Pisces rising, that's what life is trying to teach you. Use your third eye. Use your third eye, because there's so much illusion going on in this 3D world that you're not going to be able to see. But what you're seeing with these friendships, with these relationships, with these associates is the truth. You are seeing someone or a group of people who are not really there for you and your brand like they need to be. Okay, so let's clarify this Magician card. Jealousy. I'm getting that strong. I'm getting that very strong. Jealousy. And it could be, I feel like this is because, okay, Venus is exalted in Pisces, right? Venus also, Venus is exalted in Pisces. Pisces is your first lord, you know, your Pisces rising. But Venus is in Ardra. And that is like devoted relationships. Venus also rules Libra. So I feel like you're being enlightened right now, Pisces rising, on who really is devoted to you the way they say they are. And if you're afraid to accept what you know is true about this person or this group of people, accepting that fear, getting to the bottom of that fear, especially with the new moon being in your 8th house, is going to help you get more of this, more of your inner power, more power to create and manifest. There could be like too much dependence. I feel like, yeah, it's too much dependence on this person or this group of people. And you could be like kind of codependent and be afraid to accept like this person needs to be out of your life. But if that person's out of my life, what does that mean for me? What does that mean for my brand? What does that mean for my money? What does that mean for the money we could have been making together? Okay. Please clarify the Magician for Pisces rising. All right. Here we have, okay, now we're talking about your first lord, Judgment. This is a lie. Okay, so I feel like whatever they're experiencing in their lives, Pisces rising, whatever your associates or partners are experiencing in their lives, and you feel so empathetic about. You are really concerned about what they're experiencing. Hmm. I feel like, mm-hmm, I they're experiencing what they're experiencing because they have been actively trying to hold you back. They have been, what is that word? They have been steeping in jealousy. And you have just been doing your own thing. You've been trying to mind your business. You just been trying to be successful and thinking that they were your friends. But they're going through stuff over here, Pisces rising. And don't try to help them. Don't interfere in what they're going through, because what they're going through is of their own doing. Don't involve yourself in that. You need to pay attention to the details in your life, in your relationships. That's what, okay, so for me, Pisces is ruled by Jupiter, which is transiting in your third house, which represents like siblings and the people around you, what you should put effort towards. But Pisces is also ruled by K2, and K2 is in your seventh house of relationships. So this is confirmation, and K2 is saying pay attention to the details in your relationships. Pay attention to that. That is important. Okay. And that's going to help you pay attention to your business, pay attention to the details in your business and your relationships. That's what you need to pay attention to. What they have going on, be realistic. That's what Virgo, K2 and Virgo is trying to tell you. Be realistic. Because you might not want to, I feel like you really don't want to accept that this person or this group of people is not for you. But you, on the other hand, you've been doing what you need to be doing. And so this judgment is also for you, which is a good thing. Don't feel ashamed. Don't feel bad about any success that you're experiencing or that you're going towards, that you're moving closer to, because it's for you. You've done the work. Don't let anyone make you feel guilty or ashamed that they're not where you are or where you're going. Okay? That is really, really important. I want to pull one more card because I feel like, especially with Rahu is in your first house, Pisces rising. So it's a lot of illusion because Rahu creates illusions. Pisces is connected with illusions. And then you have the new moon in Swati that's also ruled by Rahu. So it's a lot of illusions. So what you want to do is stay rooted and grounded in being realistic, stay rooted and grounded in reality. That's what's going to save you. That's what's going to save you. I'm going to pull one more card and that'll be it. And I just want to get a better understanding of what's going on. What do I want to know, though? What do I want to know? What do we want to know? What is the next step? Let's see. What is the next step? Please clarify the Magician and Judgment card for Pisces rising. What is the next step that they need to take for their brand strategies and their personal development for the next 28 to 30 days? All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, Kali Ma, the eighth house. Kali Ma, facing fear. Major spiritual changing are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. Kick them cuss words out of your life. Okay? Let them go. Whatever fear is underneath letting these relationships go is what's going to help you get to your seat of power. You have to be fearless. Fearless with Kali Ma. Fearless, extremely. Okay? So in the comments, I want you to let me know if you have any questions about anything I said, because I want to make sure all your questions are answered. I'm going to be looking in the comments. If I can answer them, then I definitely will. If I cannot, then I'll try to help you find some type of resource. Because I'm not like looking at your birth chart, because I won't have your, the day you're born, the time you're born, birthday, and all that. But I want to know if you have any questions so that I can answer them, so you can be as successful as possible, okay? With that being said, I want you to know what's going on in my membership program. This month, we're going to be focusing on how you can stand out in your brand, how you can stand out in your market, and how you can express your brand's uniqueness in your market and with your audience. So we're going to have a new moon call on Halloween on 6 p.m. It's at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm Central Standard Time, so that's when it's going to be. And then I can pull some cards for you if you let me know. It's going to be a Zoom call, so you can let me know. There's going to be a section for question and answer. You can let me know if you have any questions about your chart, if you give me your information. And we're just going to really get down deep into the details. Let me know any questions you have about your brand strategies. We're going to be setting goals. Also, we are going to be having a networking meeting that's going to be coming up real soon. And when you join the membership, you'll see all the dates, all the dates and events for the month are going to be on the calendar. And so you'll be able to see where everything is. And then also the last thing is that we have a co-working session, and we'll be able to work together, stay focused on our goals, stay accountable with our goals with that. So that is what I have for you. I look forward to seeing you in the membership. It's free for right now. So I really look forward to seeing you, all the people who are subscribed to me, people who be, liking all my stuff. And I'm really looking forward to get to know you. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Sign up for the membership program. And until I see you next time, make sure you remember that your brand is sacred.